Ladies and gentlemen, what we got here, this is an Aprilia Silver 900. This is a 2018 model and it's exactly the same with today's model. We are in 2023, except let's say the clock and a few small details. What about this bike? This is not a bike for a race, this is not a bike for a travel, this is a bike for every day, and this is a bike to make nice and easy rides. It's got enough power for it, it's got enough brakes for it, and the seat is good enough for one or two person. Let's see what is not standard in this motorcycle. This is an extra, but it's an extra by Aprilia. Here we have changed the cover of the seat, of the saddle. The exhausts are not original, and the cover front of the radiator is not original. Also we got a different air filter, and we got the program. And what about the sound of this bike? That is, let's say, nice. What we got in this motorcycle? Okay, handles for the passenger. We got a bit of space down of the saddle that is opening with a key from here. We got nice and comfortable footrest steppers for both of the riders. We got this windscreen that is original but an extra and covers a bit. And let's going up. Of course, those mirrors are not the original, and that's why we're not going to speak about it, because we cannot see nothing back of you. I feel comfortable. Yes, I feel very comfortable, and everything it's nice. The bike looks nice in front of me. I feel very nice that I see all that thing, and my position is excellent. Georgia. Georgia, how you are feeling about it?
It is okay, it's okay. This seat is
This is a nice bike for both of the riders, and you can move inside the city every day, and you can make a small trip around, and let's say far, because the engine, it's okay. It's a nice bike anyway, it's a nice bike. It's very hard to show you the clock, because it's not the best possible.
It's a mirror.
It's a mirror, yes, and also it's black and white with a little bit of green and a little bit of red. Anyway, we got traction control, we got anti-spin, we got wheelie control, we got ABS, and all of those three programs, Sport, Tour and Urban, and all those things you control it by your left hand on the handlebar. Okay, so you got the menu. Here you see we choose this bike to ride it in a sport lever. We got a RPM counter, kilometer counter, trips and neutral, etc. And let's start it. not bad at all. Okay, I feel comfortable. The sound of the engine, it's nice V2 sound, and the gearbox is not the best possible. Okay, we are moving, and let's feel the power. The power, it's good enough, I can say, for this bike, and the brakes are better. And how we change direction, we do it very easy. It's got nice frame, the engine, and finally it's a good bike, yeah. So what we got here? We got a nice frame made by Aprilia. We got a Zax adjuster that is functionally perfect. And we got a V-twin engine, 4-stroke, liquid cooled with double overhead camshaft that it's 896 cubics and give us 95.2 horses normally, because suppose that we have a filter here, it's a little bit more powerful at 8,750 rpm, and give us also 90 Nm at 6,500 rpm. It's got 6-speed, and the bike, all of it, it's light. It's just 188 kilos dry. And what else? It's a 15 liters tank. I have to inform you finally that we got a mixed gear and chain timing system. I'm not very positive on it, but happens anyway. And what else? The exhaust is full inox, and that's it about it. Is it enough? Yes, for the purpose of the motorcycle, it's okay. Okay, what we got here? Good lights. Here is the radiator. It's got an extra protection front of it. Inox exhaust. We got a carbon fiber look fender. It looks plastic, not carbon fiber anyway, but it looks carbon fiber. We got two 4-piston caliber discs that they are perfectly functional. That we got ABS and no ABS. There is no middle on it. Probably in the newest models you can change the level of ABS. And also back we got a single piston brake. What about the braking? Then before I ride this bike, I thought that the braking of this bike is going to be very wild. Something like 2-on or something like this. It's not. This is a very friendly braking for everyone. And this is typical for the character of motorcycle, that is a motorcycle for ride. To feel the ride and feel everything around you. Quality. Everything is plastic that you can see, and it's a very good quality plastic. Take a look. I'll just do it like this. Nothing looks that is going to break. So if you consider that this bike is also 4 years old and everything is perfect on it, perfect. Take a look here, the colors of the frame, everything inside, the screws. So I consider that this bike, it's an excellent made motorcycle. Finally, what about it? There is not many of people, at least here in Greece, that buy this motorcycle. Probably because this is a very cool motorcycle. It's good for a ride. It's good to make your Sunday ride with it. It's not a sport bike. It's not a tourist model. It's a beautiful model to do your everyday work in the city and make a Saturday and Sunday a nice ride around it. So, for that purpose, I consider this motorcycle perfect. If you want to do sport with it, don't buy it. It's not good enough. Doesn't matter what you're gonna be changed on it, it's not enough. Georgia.
Hello.
What are you thinking, Georgia, about this motorcycle?
Well, I think that this is the kind of bike I would like to buy, because this is what I want to do. I want to take it inside the town all the week, and the weekend to have rides outside. Perfect.
For inside the city, it's got something negative, only one thing, that the handlebar is not got a big angle. Just that, nothing else. So, anyway, this is Georgia and Ioannis for κόκκινα φεγγάρια Motorcycle Rock Show. Thanks for watching us. Τι,
Θα πεις ποίημα?
να μην πω.
Πες.
Κάθισα στο Μάλεμε να δω τη θαλασσίτσα και πέρασε ξαφνικά μπροστά μου μια μουσίτσα. Την είδα και χάρηκα, είχα χαρά μεγάλη που η μουσίτσα έφυγε και πήγε στο λιβάδι.
Να παρκάρει.
Όχι, είχε παρκάρει πριν.
Είχε παρκάρει πριν.
παρκάρει πριν.
Πάλι καλά.
Ήτανε με σκούτερ.
Κόκκινα φεγγάρια, Motorcycle Rock Show.
The tank is in perfect condition.